So when I'm filming during the classes, I get into it. Sometimes I just move right along with the women. It's like we're dancing together. Some kind of exotic waltz.
It's the learning studio.
You know, we represent mainstream America, and here we are.
Is there something funny about that?
And Chris, my friend over there, just kind of made a remark, and it took me to a story. While editing, actually trying to pick the music for the video, these guys had no idea what was going on in my life. He stops over my house. I'm in my back room with the tapes on and the music, and I'm trying to make sure that the proper music is going to fit the execution of the move and the hip roll. So I'm back there rolling my hips, trying to walk.
Basically, we can make those girls anything, no matter what.
Am I changing of careers from medical field
Yo. What's up?
to full-time filmmaker? Just at the last piece, I couldn't see when you're on the floor. You're halfway hidden behind a chair. Has presented its own set of challenges.
Tim, what do you think?
Well, for me, it was interesting because, of course, there wasn't a lot of testosterone on the set at all.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole experience, and for me, just seeing how these women out there were able to put themselves out with no fear of judgment from anybody else, and to have the courage to actually put themselves out there and confront some of the issues that they're faced with.
As you read it, what is the big issue that women are faced with? The lack of self-esteem?
Well, that's one of them, but I also see competition throughout women. So if another beautiful woman will walk into a room.
Then we're going to do demos, then we're going to have closing circle, and then you guys are off to the airport.
Leah wanted me to at least give 10 or 15 minutes and let you guys know where we are as a company, where we're coming from, you know, what we're doing as far as a brand, as far as our workshops, as far as the art of exotic dancing for women. As you get into it, as you start being certified in those areas, licensees sometimes have a different ability to teach some of the more advanced curriculum. Damn, listen to me. I was becoming an expert on my own. And the fact is that at times along the way, I have celebrated, cried, even threatened to quit. Why all these emotions if this has been so inspiring? Because AOED has consistently delivered the ability to change old lives and reinvent new lives through passion. I too get swept up in the passion.
He's got one more. I want.
Yeah, Mom.
Right on camera.
Oh, man.
Women take the class, become impacted by the experience, and then seem to carry that passion back into their everyday lives. Some of these women become conduits for carrying the passion into future exotic dancing students.
Timmy.
Terrific. Go, Tim. Dude, now take a bow.
No, I'm not crying. I'm just, you guys did such a great job. Thank you so much. We had 82 tapes to try and insert. You guys had so many great things to say and so much.
She's crying.
Great. Of course I'm crying. You guys are amazing.
Wait, I have tissues.
You did such a good job. Thank you so much. And I think you guys.
Yeah, everybody stepped up and really helped us out with, I mean, you can see the testimonials that you guys did when we interviewed you at the farms. It all came out fantastic. So you guys all really stepped up and made it possible, so. You know, over the last several years, it's been often suggested that there be a class like AOED for men. I wonder what that might look like if that came to fruition. second thought, maybe that's not such a great idea. Well, one thing was becoming clear to me. I was experiencing a shift of my own way of thinking. Had I gone soft? Was I no longer a loyal supporter of my fellow man? Even my environment was changing. My Sports Illustrated subscription was now replaced with O Magazine and Cosmo. I was beginning to find myself now surfing channels and stopping at the Lifetime channel for the movie of the week. Books from writers like Naomi Wolf and Camille Paglia now line my bookshelves in place of more manly publications. To truly understand these women, I had to be able to think like one. I was beginning to understand that the women that I had been meeting over the last several years, who were taking the class and becoming instructors, they were all facing a similar plight. They seemed to be searching for a spark that would set them apart from each other. Women appear to be much more competitive amongst themselves. What is the reason for this emotional response? Is it jealousy? Insecurity? Or is it deeper rooted in what we've grown up with in today's society? Often, if another beautiful woman walks into the room, it will stir up emotions with the female parties on hand. Catfight. Yet the women who were taking and learning AOED, they seem to be supportive of each other, almost unconditionally. Some of them were even forming lifelong bonds with each other. So why was this such a big thing? Was this going to be one of those secrets I was going to discover?